Here we are entering Delfino Winery. I've been here before. I think it was 2 years ago. This is a very lovely area, and they have a large area for RV parking. They have a nice little lake you can enjoy and stroll through their vineyards. See, they have a lake down here which has gone down quite a bit in the past 2 years because of the drought. Up yonder is the house, and then the wine tasting area. See the tent up there, that's where the wine tasting is. Here's where you can drive in, park your RV. They have trails all over. Here we are at Delfino's Vineyard. I was here 2 years ago and really enjoyed my stay and decided to include this in my 14 winery tour. So let's go in and taste some wine.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you staying with us for Harvest Toast?
Yep.
Okay, great.
I walked into the tasting room and checked in and did my wine tasting and got a bottle of some very good wine. I then asked one of the winery owners if she would tell me about the vineyard and winery.
Hi, my name is Terry Delfino, and this is my assistant tasting room manager, Rachel. And my husband and I, Jim, own Delfino Vineyards and Winery. We moved up here 20 years ago from the Bay Area and felt like we were on the cutting edge of something big here, and we were. There were 4 or 5 wineries at the time, and now there are 30 wineries here in the Umpqua Valley. So we're really proud of what we've built here. We have 18 acres of grapes, 6 reds and 1 white. We are really considered part of southern Oregon, which is a little warmer than the Willamette Valley in Oregon, where they plant Pinot. We grow the warmer varietals, and so we have 6 reds here on the bar and 4 what we consider whites, including a sparkling wine and a Zin Rosé. So we're really proud of our wines. We've won a lot of awards over the past few years. We sell about 50% of our grapes, which are in high demand. And of course, it takes a good grape to make a great wine. So we're really proud of where we've come since we first moved here, because we planted all 12,000 of these vines from scratch. In addition to the vineyard and the winery, we have a bed and breakfast, which has been in operation since 2002. It's like a little house with a deck and a hot tub and a pool, and it's pretty much in demand over the summer, as is the Harvest Host program that we just absolutely love. We've been part of Harvest Host since 2016, and during COVID we were full almost every night, 4 or 5. I think one time we even had maybe 6 RVs down there, and we absolutely love Harvest Hosts. COVID didn't really affect us that much because we had so many customers and in both the bed and breakfast and Harvest Hosts. Great people. They bring their dogs. They come up. They taste wine. They're traveling, so they buy wine. Join our wine club. We
come to our concerts and stuff
and,
too over
yeah.
the summer. So.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks, Rachel. We do concerts every Saturday, starting Memorial Weekend, and so that has brought a lot of people to our venue and to our vineyard and winery. So we have chickens and cows, and we're also a farm.
Yeah.
in addition to a vineyard and winery. So it's a great place to come. We have 160 acres, we have hiking trails, and we try to make this a park-like setting and as inviting as we can. So we'd love to have you come and visit us, and so long, and see you here.
After the interview, I walked up above the winery room to look down on the area where their weekend concerts are held, next to the winery. I then walked over the hill, through the vineyard, and back to the RV and the girls. Here's a map of Delfino Vineyards and the area, and we're going to use it to take a hike up a hill for a great view of the valley that we're in. Well, we're going to go on a journey here on this trail up from where we're parked at the Harvest Toast area here at Delfino Vineyards. This is the first pond, their lower pond, which we'll go to after we make this trail, is down below. And during the late fall, when the rains are heavy and the top of the hill here is saturated, the water comes down through the ground, fills this first pond up. Then when this pond is full, the water just naturally seeps down through the little area here and to the lower, larger lake. We'll see that after the trail. So we're going to take off. Kate's watching the cattle, ready to herd them. Sarah's looking for any kind of birds or critters in the bush. So we'll just continue up here to the top of the hill and hopefully a great view. Oh, someone's not happy with the dogs. Here we are, climbing up a steady grade to the top of this mountain. We're going to go up to the Wild Rose Meadows. We're coming from Delfino Winery. And thank goodness I got the girls. I tell you, it's like having four-wheel drive pull you up a hill. So we're going to go up here. It looks like we're almost to the top of this high hill. And we'll see what our view is. And here we are on top of the hill at Wild Rose Meadows. That was a bit of a climb. Kate will act as an anchor to Sarah. Luckily, they were not interested in any of the huge fresh cow pies. They didn't step in them. They didn't stop to inspect them. They just ignored them, which was fine by me. So they're over there in the shade enjoying the view. Sarah went nose to nose with one of the cows, and they were kind of rubbing foreheads. And then she barked, and the cow decided to just go the opposite direction. This plant is called wild rosehip. You can make tea from this, and they're scattered all over this upper meadow. That's probably where the meadow got its name from. This is quite a view from up here on this hill. And it's a very large meadow area surrounded by huge old oaks. And we're heading down that way, staying on the trail, going back down to the vineyard and the road. We're on the hill above the vineyard, looking down and across the valley towards the mountains. Beautiful area. And here we are coming down at the end of the trail back to the lake area, the road. We're going to go rest, get something to drink, and then we'll go explore the lake area. This is the road you come in on. That's a large area for Harvest Toast parking. It's one of their lower vineyards. Up there is the wine tasting building. And in those trees is the owner's home and also a bed and breakfast. Down here, in the late fall, early spring, this lake is full. Now because of the drought and very hot summer they've had down here with temperatures up to 117, this is just almost a dried up pond. But they say by Thanksgiving, with the rains that we get, it'll be filled up again. And the owner's dogs, pointers, have been really friendly with my dogs. They've all gotten along, so that was nice. Well, this morning here, waking up in Delfino Vineyards, I can see there's another cloud front coming in off the Oregon coast. They're predicting possible rain, but then after that passes, it's back to sunny skies and warm weather again. So yesterday was very warm. Today's comfortable, cool. It's still no wind. So we're getting ready to head up to our next winery. And all these wineries are like 30 minutes apart or 45 minutes apart. So it's been a really nice casual trip. Just kind of sleeping in, getting up, coffee, breakfast, and then strolling to the next one in line. So the girls are waiting to go. They know it's time. So we'll be on our way shortly. Just enjoying the view here. It's really nice. Well, the early morning heavy cloud layer has dissipated into bright, partly cloudy, sunny blue skies. So it's another morning to head on out to our next winery, the Meadow Estates Winery, and we look forward to the wine tasting there next.